I'm Jeannie Dibble. I'm owner of Dibble and Son. I started it 6 years ago as kind of a retirement journey, lifestyle journey. I was 59 years old when I opened the store, and I started looking for a building to rent. And I had owned a business probably 20 years earlier, a retail business. So I knew a little bit about the game and the business of how to get started. In 2009, my husband retired, and so I decided to retire from photography. I did look for a place to open a shop. I wasn't truly decided exactly what. I knew that I would probably have a little bit of a gallery of work that I had accumulated through my photography days. And I also thought that I would teach photography in this business, have a service also along with the gallery. And so I did. I found a location at 12th and Main. We called it First Dibs on Main, and I taught photography classes for a couple of years. We also sold furniture to support the gallery. After 3 years, we decided to change locations to move closer to downtown, and my landlord owned the building at 9th and Main, which is more in the middle of a flow of people. We've been here 3 years, and during that time, we have transitioned from selling used furniture to all made in Oklahoma furniture, which my family makes. My husband started making 3 years ago when we left the other location, and we gradually filled the store with his furniture over the last 3 years. And then a year and a half ago, our son joined us, and he is also contributing, and he does special order furniture. They'll make frames, handcrafted frames and the like. I started photography late in my life. A friend asked me for a favor to photograph his wedding, and I told him yes, but that I felt like I should take some classes first. And so I went to Meridian Technology and took a wedding and photography class. They have a fabulous program out there, and I think they offer 4 different classes, and I took all of them and several of them twice. I showed the wedding album. They bought the wedding album, and I just got business, and it just got the ball rolling from there. I discovered about myself that I'm a regional photographer. So my favorite subject matter is anything Oklahoma. And first comes landmarks. I love landmarks. One of the reasons for that is because landmark photography sells. You can also offer it as a service, so you can earn extra money photographing for realtors. Different cities maybe want their downtown photographed. So you have an kind of extra income coming in if you do landmark photography. The second subject matter for me, because we're in such a well-known and respected University of Animal Science, and we have barns available to us. I love to photograph the barns at Animal Science and all of the livestock. And I've done that for all 6 years that I've been photographing. And the barn managers give me such access because they want people to know about them. And hopefully it's led them to share that information, and maybe we've got a few people enroll because they saw pictures in here and said, I know where a good animal science university is. That it has just become real dear to my heart because my grandfather, B.A. Pratt, ran 4-H, and he was the 4-H leader from 1920 to 1939 and is responsible for a lot of that program and how respected it had become over the years. He had networked with some other people from OSU, and they went up and secured some funds to build that, because before that, the 4-H, they had 3,000 members at the time annually come to the school, and they had to have their annual gala in tents, and he was tired of it. And he said, we need a building. And that had led me to donate a number of pictures to their scholarship banquet, and they were real well received there. So yearly, I work with Kim Brock to get images photographed just to help raise funds